welcome in to Plano High School, where tonight is senior night, and Fox Valley TV brings you this Interstate 8 conference matchup between the Wilmington Wildcats and the Plano Reapers. Plano, winner of 5 of their last 6, have been playing well as of late. Eli Wallace has bumped his scoring average up to 13.2 points per game, and the Reapers have been playing well. Let's meet the Wilmington Wildcats. That's Dan O'Leary, the leading scorer on this Wilmington team. Averages 20.8 points per game. Also starting for the Wildcats, Nick Anderson, a 6'2" senior forward and guard for Coach Matt Hines. There's Basil Hicks. Hicks, a guard at 5'9", a junior.
Number 40,
Nate Rock also in the starting lineup, a forward center at 6'3". And also the big man in the middle, Lee Oman at 6'8". Lee Oman, a senior. The Wildcats again led in scoring by Dan O'Leary. Second on that list, Nick Anderson with 13.9, and then it's pretty scattered the rest of the way down. Hicks and Culpa both there at 6.5 and 3.8. So the Wildcats 12-16 overall, 3-7 in the I-8. They did match up with Plano in the 7th place game of the I-8 tournament, a game in which Plano won 50-48. A good contest there. Let's meet the Plano Reapers. 5'7", a senior, number 1, Petey Hody. The leading scorer of the Plano Reapers, Eli Wallace. Wallace listed at 5'9". Abe Carrion also in the starting lineup at 5'10". Carrion is senior for Coach Brett Moore. Also another starting senior for Coach Moore, number 34, Cody Dryden. Dryden listed 5'11", and the big man in the middle for the Reapers, a junior, a sophomore, 32, Udo Agomo. Agomo listed at 6'6". There's the Reapers. I've given you the Wildcats. Put 8 minutes on the clock and get this one underway. Wildcats 7-1 in the I-8, 17-8 on the season. A good year for Coach Brett Moore and the Reapers. Plano still has 2 conference games left with Herscher and Cole City. So this one is big, and hopefully they can move to 8-1, they're hoping. Final few words of encouragement for those seniors. Once again, Plano High School here. The Wildcats are ready. It's going to be Oman and Agomo on the tip. .68 versus 6'6". Anagomo wins it into the backcourt. Wallace corrals it, and we are underway here from Plano High School. Dryden, right wing, back up top to Wallace. On the drive, raises up from the elbow. That one no good. Rebound to O'Leary and the Wildcats. O'Leary, the leading scorer on this Wildcat team, 20.8 points per game. Over to Rock, back to O'Leary. Carrion guarding him. O'Leary also the leading assist man at 50, so he can score and pass, and there you see him score with the left hand. So Wilmington on the board, 2-0, Dan O'Leary. Meantime, Hody and Wallace working. Wallace driving in, met by a double team, back out right wing to Hody. Swings it to Carrion, left side. Hody back on top, calling for Wallace. Wallace on the dribble now. Looking for Dryden in the corner. Back up top, Hody. Reapers just working the perimeter early on, trying to get it into their big man. Wallace with a step and knocks that one down. Omen with it, hands it off. Nice floater there by Hicks. Can't get that one to go. Ball on the floor. Wallace comes away with it. Wallace driving in, dishes it off, and that one's going to be knocked out of bounds off of the hands of Dan O'Leary. Reapers maintain possession, 2-2 early on, 6:15 left in this first quarter. Senior night here from Plano High School. There's one of them, Abe Carrion inbounding, gets it in Agomo, goes up and knocks it down. Udo Agomo on the board for the Reapers. It's 4-2 now. Hicks coming back the other way, 5'9" junior for Coach Hines. Inside, Rock tries to go up with it. Good defense from Carrion. O'Leary kicks it back out top. A three this time, no good. And Rock on the boards. Can't get that one to go. Out come the Reapers. Carrion, crossover, jump stop. That one found a Wildcat, and Wilmington moving back the other way. Hicks on the crossover. Drops it off Omen. The big man lets it fly for three. That one no good. Rebound Dryden. Up to Wallace. Hody now with it. Petey Hody picks up a screen from Carrion. Swings it to Dryden in the corner. He lets fly. That one no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Anderson with that one. And the fans here at Plano are giving it to Anderson. Hicks with it, looking for Omen. Back up top, O'Leary. O'Leary crossing to his right, spinning to the left, and lays it up, no good. Able to get his own rebound again, no good. Omen now the tap, no good. And finally the Reapers come away with it. Hody moving quickly, finds Dryden. Back up top, Hody. Over to Wallace. He lets that one go, and Eli Wallace knocks down a three. 7-2 Reaper lead now. And last time these two teams met up, it was a close one, 50-48. They were tied after the first, both of them with 12. Now a three by the Wildcats. Hicks, that one no good. Rebound, a couple of players fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Wallace and Omen. Possession arrow in favor of the Wildcats, so O'Leary set to inbound. Only Wildcat to score, O'Leary with 2. 5 from Wallace and 2 from Agomo for the 7 for the Wildcats. That one knocked away by Dryden, and Reapers come away with it. Dryden up over the half-court line, driving in with the left hand, kicks it to Wallace in the corner, and he hit another one. Eli Wallace, red hot to start this one, 10-2 Plano, and Coach Hines is gonna have to take a timeout. Wallace, in the last time these two teams met up, 10 points, so a little bit under his average as he's already got 8, and we're only a couple minutes into this game. High scorer was Dryden on that game, the 24th of January. For the Wildcats, O'Leary put up 30 in that game. Also 11 rebounds. O'Leary 9 of 21 from the floor. Hit on 5 of 9 threes and sunk all 7 of his free throws. So a good game for him in a losing effort. Back here now, 4:04 to go, first quarter. Plano, a fast start as O'Leary got the first bucket, but Plano answered them with a 10-0 run. Anderson on the dribble. Dryden and Agomo converge on him. Omen, and Omen drew the foul. Eli Wallace with his first. Check that, they gave it to Hody's first team foul. Anderson inbounds, gets it back from Omen. Driving here, Basil Hicks on a three. That one no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Can't get that one to go. And Wilmington can't get a bucket here. Now Wallace back to Dryden, right side. Eli up top with it. O'Leary guarding him. 3-2 screen for the Wildcats. Wallace on top with it. Calling for a screen. Hody with it now. Wallace trying to find Dryden. He does. Back up top. As Wallace looks over to Coach Moore for the play. Bit of indecision from Wallace, and Carrion almost had that one knocked away. Hody on the drive. Passes Carrion. Dryden now. Dryden with a power move. That one no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Rock on that one. O'Leary on the dribble now. O'Leary guarded by Carrion. Hicks tried to get into Rock, and Wallace got a hand in there, knocked it out of bounds. It's going to stay Wilmington basketball. O'Leary comes to inbound. 10-2, Plano in the lead here. 2:34 left first quarter. O'Leary gets it into Hicks. Back to O'Leary. He lets fly on a three. That one short. Rebound to Wallace. Numbers for the Reapers. Wallace crossing over. Had that one knocked away. Gets it off to Dryden. And that pass could not be handled by Carrion, so Plano turns it over. Hody with defense on Hicks. Anderson in the corner, and a foul on Dryden. Going to be Dryden's first foul, second team foul. Still no fouls for Wilmington. Malik Willis checking into the ball game for Carrion. I'll check that. Carrion still out there. Wallace took a seat. Now O'Leary lets go. That one draws back iron. A foul as Anderson tried to corral that loose ball. Third team foul for the Reapers. Second foul for Hody as John McDermott pops up off the bench, and he's going to get Hody. So now it's Dryden, McDermott, Willis, Carrion, and Agomo for the Reapers. Omen, Hicks, O'Leary, Rock, and Anderson for Wilmington. Just under 2 minutes now. Wilmington, first bucket of the game. They've been shut out since. O'Leary now moving to his left. Willis with a nice defensive play there, knocked it into the backcourt. Hicks able to corral possession. Back over the half-court line is Hicks, trying to shake Willis. Off to Anderson. Driving in, kicking out. Hicks now on the three, and that one no good. O'Leary with the rebound. That one knocked out of bounds by the Reapers. 1:21 to go first quarter. Plano in the lead here, 10-2 on senior night. Couple substitution here now for Plano. Luke Romano checking in for Willis. Now a three from O'Leary in the corner. That's his third miss now from beyond the arc. That long pass, Dryden able to corral that one. He goes up and scores. Cody Dryden now on the board. A 12-0 run for the Reapers. So we're coming up on 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Anderson kicked it, hit the floor, able to maintain possession. He turned it over. Now it's Dryden all alone, and Cody Dryden lays it up and in. 14-2. Wow, Plano playing well here in this first quarter. O'Leary picking up a screen from Rock. Omen with it. O'Leary on the dribble, steps back for a long three. That one no good. Plano with the rebound. Carrion to Romano. Romano stops and pulls up. That one no good, but there's McDermott on the glass, no. Dryden, no. And Oman comes down with the board. 7 seconds left. Anderson hit the floor, got back up, let it go, no good. And wow, what a first quarter for Plano here on senior night. They gave up the first bucket, but answered with a 14-0 run. Eli Wallace led the way with 8 points. When we come back, we'll have the second quarter for you here. Again, Plano 14, Wilmington 2. Keep it right here on Fox Valley TV.
Hi, how are you doing today?
What looks good?
Our special today is shrimp scampi. It's been sitting around for about a week.
Excuse me, what time are you guys leaving? We're gonna rob your house tonight.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of serious complications. Learn more at diabetesa1c.org.
No, what'd she say?
She said whatever.
No, she says that all the time.
What's that?
Hello? I'm on the phone. Mom, I'm on the phone! Hello? I'm on the phone.
Who's this? It's me. I'm on the phone. Mom.
Oh, you're on the phone.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry. Anyway.
Who are you talking to? Kelly?
Mom.
All right.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back to Plano High School. There you see the rabid fan section of the Plano Reapers. And they've been really giving it to the Wildcats and definitely making an effect on them as the Wildcats can't buy a bucket. Only 2 points here in this ball game, 14-2. Plano leading and in possession. Here comes Romano on the handle. Back up top. Romano into Agomo. Nice touch pass there. Oh, Agomo can't get it to go. And it's Anderson with it now, and Anderson's going to draw the foul. Agomo got him on the arm there. Udo's first foul, third team foul on the Reapers. Wilmington still without a foul.
The Wildcats, number 10 is Justin Culpa, number 21 is Ted Mills.
New face in the ball game for Wilmington, Ted Mills, number 21. Mills, a junior at 6'1". Driving in is Hicks, and a nice floater there. Basil Hicks gets himself on the score sheet, 14-4. Plano still in the lead. Wallace in now to Dryden. Cody driving in, laying it up, and drawing the contact. Cody Dryden heading to the line. He's got 6 now. It's 16-4. Plano dominating this ball game early on. Dryden, one of the better free throw shooters on this team at 50% even. He's gone to the line 118 times this year. By far the most of any Reaper. He does miss on that one, but again, he gets to the line more than any Reaper, so I'm sure we'll see him there again tonight. And back at the other end, Nick Anderson with a nice drive and step as he got it up and in, 16-6 now. Wallace with a little hesitation and goes up and scores. Eli Wallace with 10 points now, equaling his game high from the last time these two teams met. Culpa in the game now for Wilmington. He has the handle, swings it over here to Hicks. Hicks with a pump fake and a crossover, driving to his left. Floats another one up there, can't get it to go, but there's O'Leary in between 3 Reapers as he goes up and scores. 4 points now for Dan O'Leary. Plano turned it over on that inbound. Malik Willis jumps up off the bench as he checks in. Luke Romano coming to the bench, taking a seat right next to Coach Moore. 6:20 to go now here in the second quarter, 18-8. Plano in the lead. Anderson drives in and floats it up on the rim and gets it to go. 4 points for him, and now Wilmington gets it back inside double digits. Wallace driving in, drawing the contact before the shot, they say, and it's going to be on Hicks on the foul there, and that's second team foul now for Wilmington. Hicks' first foul. And Dryden lays it up with a left hand. That one was just too easy for Plano there. Dryden with 8, 20-10, Wilmington in the lead. Hicks finds Anderson. Anderson threw it away. There's McDermott with the steal. Gets it out to Wallace. Long pass, Romano. Check that carrying. It's Wallace on the jump shot. He can't get that one to go, but right there is John McDermott. And McDermott on the score sheet. 22-10 now, Plano in the lead. 5.5 minutes left first quarter. Hicks with a crossover over to O'Leary. Carrion guarding him. O'Leary fades away. That one no good. And McDermott with the board to Wallace. Wallace picks up a screen and had that one knocked away. Culpa on the foul. Third team foul now for the Wildcats. Carrion set to inbound half court. Gets it into Dryden. Cody Dryden lost it on his way to the rim, got it back, went up, no good. And O'Leary comes down with that one, and the Wildcats pressing. It's Anderson on the dribble behind his back to Hicks. Hicks through traffic, maintains possession, hands it off Culpa. Anderson right wing, picks up a screen. Wallace with a nice defensive play, knocked it away right into the hands of O'Leary. He drives in and draws the foul. Dan O'Leary heading to the line. McDermott his first, 5th team foul, so O'Leary to the line, the leading scorer for the Wildcats, short on the first. O'Leary 68% from the line this year. Checking back in now, Udo Agomo. Agomo, 2 points so far on the night. Carrion takes a seat, O'Leary. That one fell after it sat on the rim for a minute there. O'Leary now with 5. 22-11, Plano with the lead. Wallace off a double screen, driving in. That one can't get it to go. Agomo up with the board, and they're gonna say he was over the back. Second foul now for Agomo. Romano checking back in, Agomo out. 4:30 mark here, second quarter. 22-11, Plano in the lead. It's O'Leary on the handle now. Off the screen is Anderson. Willis and McDermott converge on him. Anderson turns into them both. Can't get it to go. Again, no. O'Leary now finally gets that one to go. 7 points for O'Leary. 9-point deficit for the Wildcats now. Dryden up top with it. Cody Dryden to his left, driving in, and what are they gonna say? They're gonna call it. They're gonna call it on the Wildcats. Culpa trying to draw the charge. And Dryden will head to the line. Missed on his only free throw attempt after a nice 3-point play, but he couldn't get the free throw to go. This time shooting 2. First one is up and good, 23-13. 11 points now for Dryden. Check that, 9 for Dryden. He misses the second, 1 for 3 at the line. Now they're calling charging out for Anderson. Before it was air ball. Boy, he's getting the short end of the stick here. 23-13. Culpa on the drive, hands it off to Anderson. Anderson backing in. Off to Culpa on the 3. That one draws back iron, and it hit the rafters above the rim, so that's going to be out of bounds, baseline right. Plano in possession. Romano comes to inbound. Into Wallace. Eli with 10 points in that first quarter. Oh, none so far in the second. There he is, Wallace with a three. 13 points now for Eli. Anderson driving in, nice cradle move there, can't get that one to go. Wallace dives out of bounds to save it. Ball on the floor again, it's Willis, and Coach Moore are able to call a timeout amongst all that confusion on the floor. Good timeout there. 26-13, Plano in the lead here on senior night. 2:50 to go second quarter, a 30-second timeout. Plano having a good year. It's 17-8. They're 7-1 in the I-8 conference. Leading scorer so far on the year, Eli Wallace at 13.2 points. Wallace, a junior. Cody Dryden, a senior, at 10.4. Sophomore Udo Agomo at 6.9. Good core for them, with looking forward to next year. Got your big man and your point guard with Agomo and Wallace. And Coach Moore, I'm sure, will be able to build around those two for next season, but this one isn't over yet. Plano still with a couple of conference games to go after this one. Again, they are 7-1. This is a big game here, 26-13. Carrying inbounds to Willis. Romano checked that, excuse me. Wallace with it now. Back to Willis. Romano. Wallace now with it, guarded by Hicks. 2:30 left here, second quarter. Dryden comes to the free throw line. This one picks it up on the top of the key, turns to his left, looking to back in, gets it out. Wallace, he lets go on a jumper and knocks it down. Eli Wallace is on fire here in this first half. 15 points for him. We've got 2 minutes left in this first half. Culpa, he knocks down a 15-foot jumper. Justin Culpa's first points of the game. Wallace hands it off Romano. Romano on the drive, goes up. That one on the rim, no. Rebounded by Hicks. And Hicks quickly back the other way with it. Culpa, right side now. Hicks moving to his left, off to O'Leary, into Anderson, swings it to Mills, and Mills let that one fly, no good. Rebound Eli Wallace. Trap came, Wallace able to get it off to Romano, to Dryden, into McDermott, back up top Romano. Excellent passing by the Reapers there, couldn't get it to go. And back down the other end, they're going to call a foul on Eli Wallace, a push foul there. That's going to be his first, team sixth. After that foul, Eli is going to come to the bench. Carrion checks in. So O'Leary to the line now for a 1-and-1. Dan O'Leary with 7 points so far in this ball game. Dan O'Leary 68% from the line, knocks down the first. Second for O'Leary is good as well. And deficit now for Wilmington at 11, 28-17, Reapers in the lead. It's Willis on the handle now. Moving to his right, crossing back to his left. Carrion over to Willis, to Dryden right side now. Back up top, it's Willis. Malik Willis swings it to Romano. Romano driving at the free throw line, drops it off to Dryden. Dryden turns the corner, lays it up and in. Nice move there from Cody Dryden. And he will head to the line for a three-point play. 11 for Dryden now. 32-17. Plano in this lead. Dryden can't get it to go on the three-point play. O'Leary with the rebound, and Wilmington moving now. Slow start for O'Leary, only 7 points. We'll see if they go to him here. Hale into the game now for the Wildcats, and Dryden and McDermott converge on him, a foul. Gonna give that one to Dryden. Second foul for Dryden, 8th team foul, so to the line go the Wildcats. No good on the first, and Plano with the rebound. They've got 18 seconds to go here, second half. Willis on the dribble, drops it off Romano in the corner, back up top Willis. 10 seconds left. Willis crossing over. Willis with a nice pump fake. He raises up and scores, and that's how we're gonna end this first half at 32-17. Plano just on fire here in this first half. They were led in scoring by Eli Wallace. Wallace with a great first half. He hit on 3 3-pointers, also 3 from the field. Eli Wallace with 15 points to lead all scorers. Cody Dryden, not to be forgotten, chipped in with 11. John McDermott with 2, and Udo Agomo with 2 for the 32 points Plano put up in that first half. As for the Wilmington Wildcats, 17 for them. O'Leary with 7, Anderson with 4, Hicks with 2, and Justin Culpa with 2. But once again, 32-17 at half. Keep it right here on Fox Valley TV.
Real men know that getting tested is the way to take care of their families. That's why real men wear gowns. For a list of the tests you need, go to ahrq.gov.
Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people. Connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Welcome back here to Plano High School, where we've got a halftime score, 32-17. The Reapers in the lead of this Conference I-8 conference matchup. 3-7 the Wilmington Wildcats are, and Plano 7-1 in that I-8 conference. Bit of a extended halftime as the 2013 Plano Hall of Fame members were observed, and also a moment of silence was observed for Carl Ferguson, a 2013 inductee that sadly passed away just a few days before he was set to be enshrined in the Plano High School Hall of Fame. But we've got basketball on tap. Second half action coming up here. Again, Plano in the lead, 32-17. The scoring numbers from the first half, we went down to the bench and got those official numbers. 8 points for O'Leary and the Wilmington Wildcats. Nick Anderson with 4, Basil Hicks 2, J.D. Hale with 1, and Justin Culpa with 1. As for the Reapers, they were led by Eli Wallace with 15 in that first half. Cody Dryden put up 11, and then 2 apiece from Agomo, Willis, and McDermott. Again, a 15-point lead for the Reapers here. It's going to be Wilmington basketball to get this second half underway, and Dan O'Leary, the 20-10 man for the Wilmington Wildcats, has been a little bit quiet here. We'll see what he can do in this second half. Leoman on the handle now, top of the key, guarded by Agomo. Rock swings it to the corner to Hicks. Basil Hicks on the dribble to his right, picks up a screen. That one nearly stolen away by Dryden, and there's the Plano fan section's favorite target here tonight, Nick Anderson, and they're not letting up on him. Omen with it now, trying to get away from Agomo. To Hicks, inside now, and missed by Anderson. John McDermott rips that one away from a couple of Wildcats. Here comes Dryden with it, crossing over, kicking it out. Eli Wallace, top of the key now. Here comes the trap. He gets away from it. Picks up a screen from McDermott, crossing over, driving in, dishing out, and that one no good. Carrying on the attempt. Rebound to Anderson and the Wildcats. Omen hands it off O'Leary. There's Hicks with it now, inside to Anderson. Nice pass there, Omen back inside, and that one knocked away by Udo Agomo, but able to corral the rebound. Omen, no, and Agomo on the rebound. Kicks it up now. Here come the Reapers. McDermott stops from 16 feet. That one no good, but Dryden's right there. Can't get that one to go, and Basil Hicks trying to outrun Agomo. He does, and there's Nick Anderson on the follow. Anderson throwing it down, and he says, take that, Plano fan section. Wallace back at the other end, raises up and knocks it down. 17 points now for Eli Wallace. And that extended halftime didn't slow him down. And there's a layup and good for Nate Rock. Rock first points on the night. It's 34-21. Eli on the dribble. Raises up again and knocks it down again. Eli Wallace with 19 points. His career high is 27. He's approaching that, and we've still got the whole second half to go. Basil Hicks now with it, and he gets it off to Rock. Rock on the handle, back up top Anderson, fresh off a follow-up dunk. O'Leary just taking it back to the top of the key. Basil Hicks now picks up a screen from Omen. Can't get that three to go. Ball on the floor, fought for. Coming away with it are the Plano Reapers. Abe Carrion hits it up to Dryden. Cody Dryden moving to his left, stepping back, drops it off. There's Carrion for three, no good. Rebound to O'Leary and the Wildcats. O'Leary with a nice hesitation move, drives in, scoops it up and scores. Dan O'Leary into double digits now, 10 points for him. Nice move by O'Leary. Dryden rubs off a screen, Carrion with it right wing, looking for McDermott inside, knocked away Omen, but Wallace able to maintain possession. He raises up and was fouled by Basil Hicks. Hicks didn't like that one, but they called the foul. That's a second foul now for Hicks. First team foul. So Eli to the line. 19 points for Eli Wallace so far. Wallace, a 51% free throw shooter, knocks down the first. 20 for Eli now, 37-23, Plano in the lead. Colin Seiler checking into the ball game with Malik Willis as McDermott and Carrion come to the sideline. Second one, no good for Wallace. And Wildcats Hicks pressing it up to Anderson. Anderson goes baseline, tries to lay it up. Goes again, and that one no good. Rebound to Agomo, and Agomo is going to draw the foul. 4:23 now left in this third quarter. Foul on Omen. Lee Omen's first foul. So Agomo set to trigger it in. Wallace over here to Willis. Right corner into Agomo. Agomo raises up, no good. That ball batted around, corralled by the Wildcats. It's Anderson on the dribble now. Anderson. Dryden comes out to get him. Anderson to Omen. Omen puts it on the floor. Might have walked with it, no call. Hands it off Anderson. Omen now. Over here, Hicks. Hicks with a hesitation and a floater, and that one no good, but there's Omen on the rebound, and he puts it up and in. first bucket for Lee Oman, 37-25. There's Malik Willis with a beautiful hesitation move, and he puts it up and in. 4 points for Willis. What a move there. Malik Willis. 3:20 left now, third quarter. It's O'Leary on the dribble. Up top, Anderson. Hicks. Hicks trying to go baseline, and a little bit too much body there. I think it's going to be Colin Seiler on the foul. In fact, it is Seiler's first foul. Seiler just checking in here in this second quarter. Didn't see the floor in the first half. Meantime, drop pass there from Oman, and O'Leary can't get that one to go. And there's Malik Willis with a left hand layup, and that one's good as well. Willis with 6 now, 41-25, 16-point lead for the Reapers. Hicks trying to get Wallace off with a screen. There's Oman right underneath the basket, and he knocks that one in. 4 points for Oman, 14-point lead now for the Reapers. It's Wallace putting it on the floor, passing it off to Willis. Wallace again. There's Seiler left wide open in the corner, and that one rimmed out, but there's Agomo, and Agomo can't get that one to go. Anderson turning on the steam. He drops it off. There's a bucket there for Nate Rock. 12 points only is what the Wildcats trail by now. So they have found some life here in this third quarter. 41-29. Wilmington trying to claw their way back into this one. Again, they are 12-16 on the year. Wilmington started off hot, winning their first 3, lost their 4th, and then rattled off 3 in a row again. But losses in 5 of their last 6 games have really plagued them. They were at one point on the year 8-4. They're 9-5 as well. Both those 4 games over 500. But again, losses down the stretch have really plagued them. 12-6 and 3-7. Their most recent game, a loss to Aurora Christian, 84-41. That one on Tuesday. Here it's 41-29. Plano's Malik Willis to inbound. Wallace hands it off Willis. Dryden, Seiler into Agomo. Agomo with a nice catch there, and he threw it away. So a chance to cut it down to 10, possibly 9 for the Wildcats. Under 2 minutes to go now in this third quarter. It's Basil Hicks on the handle to his left. Back up top, O'Leary. Anderson lets go a 3, but a foul away from the play. A moving screen on Lee Oman. And that ball did not catch any of the rim, so more flag for Anderson. See him crack a smile about it. Meantime, on the court, it's Malik Willis handing it off to Wallace. Picks up a screen. Eli on the move to Dryden. Willis over to Willis. That one can't go, but there's Seiler on the putback. First points for Seiler, 43-29. Plano still leading. And there's Seiler again with a steal. Colin Seiler, a crossover move there, but Basil Hicks got a piece of that one and knocked it out of bounds. John McDermott checking in for Udo Agomo. McDermott, 2 points so far on the night as Seiler inbounds to Wallace. Over the half-court line, Eli finds Malik Willis. Willis to Seiler, left wing corner for 3, and Colin Seiler knocks it down. 5 for him now. Every time Wilmington gets it close, Plano comes up with a big bucket, and that lead back now to 17 points. Meanwhile, ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Wilmington as Lee Oman comes to the bench. Checking in Ted Mills for the Reapers. Cody Dryden takes his seat. It's Abe Carrion in for him. Also Petey Hody in for Eli Wallace. Anderson on the dribble now. Drops it off to Basil Hicks. Hicks traveled there as he tried to fake out his man. Still 17-point lead for the Reapers. It's 46-29. 32.2 seconds left in this ball game. Excuse me, in this third quarter. Carrion inbounds, Petey Hody off to Willis. Dryden, the only senior not out there for the Reapers. There's McDermott, baseline, back up top. Carrion, McDermott to Carrion once again. Seiler. Colin Seiler on the handle. Nice move there to get away from his man. Finds Willis, and he knocks it down. Malik Willis, three-point field goal at the conclusion of the third quarter, and with that, it gives Plano their biggest lead on the night. 20 points. It's 49-29. Plano in the lead. Keep it right here on Fox Valley TV.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
It begins innocently enough. You don't return a phone call. You break a date at the last minute. But in fact, it's the beginning of a pattern. And soon, your friend with mental illness realizes you're avoiding them. But what if you knew that your friendship was the key to their recovery? Would you still lock them out of your life?
And welcome back here to Plano High School. We've got fourth quarter action set to get underway as Colin Seiler set to inbound for his Reapers. They lead 49-29 here on Fox Valley TV, outscoring the Wilmington Wildcats in that quarter 17-12. And we've got a 20-point lead for the Reapers. Eli Wallace has played well, 20 points for him, 11 for Dryden to lead the Reapers. For the Wildcats, Stan O'Leary with 10 points to lead them. Wallace back into the ball game now. It's Wallace, Seiler, McDermott, Hody, and Willis. And there's Wallace raising up. That one short. Rebound on the floor, and Malik Willis steals it away. Gets it to Hody. Hody. They're going to call a double dribble there on Petey Hody. And it's going to be back over to the Wildcats. Checking in for Wilmington, Justin Culpa. Anderson up over the half-court line. And draws the foul. Seiler on the foul there. Second team foul for the Reapers. Also second for Seiler. Anderson driving in, jump stops, dishes it back out. It's Culpa with a three. That one draws front iron. Eli Wallace with the rebound. He's caught in the corner there with Culpa, and he throws it off Culpa's leg out of bounds. Smart play there from Wallace. Willis into Wallace. Again, senior night here at Plano, as we had all the seniors honored before the game. Only 3 seniors on this Reaper team. Petey Hody. Meantime, Wallace adding to his total, 22 now for him. Again, the seniors, Petey Hody, Cody Dryden, and also Abe Carrion. One of those 3 seniors in the ball game right now, it's Petey Hody. There's O'Leary letting fly on a long three, no good. Wallace on the rebound. Gets it up to Hody. Hody stops and lets the three fly, no good. But there's Seiler with a tip, no, and Seiler knocked that one out of the hands of Nate Rock. Ball on the floor. It's going to be Reaper basketball. Plano just taking apart the Wildcats here tonight. 51-29, 6:21 left, and that may be all for Eli Wallace. He's got 22 points, playing well. Now it's Hody on the handle, moving to his right. And they're going to call a moving screen there on Carrion. First foul for Carrion, third on the team. Anderson set to inbound into O'Leary. O'Leary only 10 points, well below his average. Crossing over is O'Leary. Back out top, drops it off to Anderson. Nick Anderson to his right, crossing back left, driving in, and they're gonna say he walked with that one, trying to body up on Malik Willis there, and one too many steps, and there goes the Reapers fan section again. Just under 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Abe Carrion, Petey Hody, and Cody Dryden, Colin Seiler, and John McDermott out there now. All three seniors on the floor. Accompanied by Colin Seiler and John McDermott, both of them juniors. Shot doesn't go for the Reapers. Anderson comes away with it now, guarded by Dryden. Over to Mills in the corner. Hicks, or excuse me, that's Culpa, and Culpa had that one knocked away by McDermott. Rock with it, drops it off. Mills. Culpa right wing now, Mills, and it's stolen away by Cody Dryden, the senior, driving up, and they're gonna call a goaltending on that one as it came off the backboard right before Anderson got his hand on that one. So count the bucket for Cody Dryden. He's got 13 points now in this ball game. 53-29, Plano just pulling away here. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in this one. It's Anderson on the handle. O'Leary off a screen, driving in, O'Leary, and they're gonna call a foul as O'Leary lost the handle. Looked like he was gonna dish that one off, but the ball came right into the hands of a Reaper. So the foul that time is on John McDermott. McDermott's second foul, fourth team foul, and O'Leary to the line. O'Leary's first, rim and good. 11 now for Dan O'Leary. McDermott comes to the bench as Luke Romano checks in. Second for O'Leary. That one good as well. 12 points now for Dan O'Leary. 22-point deficit for the Wilmington Wildcats. Hody on the handle now. Petey Hody back up top to Colin Seiler. Seiler, nice move there to get away from his man. Driving in, Seiler fouled before he went up. So it's going to be a common foul, inbounding underneath the Wildcat basket. Ted Mills, the guilty party on that play. His first, fourth team foul. Checking in for the Wildcats, J.D. Hale, Cody Greer, and also Mike Gunty. Now Anderson, O'Leary, and Oman all take a seat. Probably going to be the end of their night. Meantime, there's Cody Dryden on the baseline with a left hand, gets that one to go and heads back to the line for a chance to add one to that layup. Dryden, 15 points now for him, a chance for 16 and a 25-point lead. That one rimmed out, ball on the floor. It's going to be Wilmington Wildcats basketball. There's Colin Seiler checking back in as Dryden comes out, and it's a standing ovation from his bench, and nice game for Cody Dryden. He finishes it up with 15 points. Meantime, down low there, and a traveling violation on Justin Culpa. 4:27 left. And see on the bench here, Udo Agomo putting on the warm-up, as well as Eli Wallace, so Malik Willis. So their night is done. 24-point lead for the Reapers. There's Hody driving in, can't get that one to go, and Romano saves it from going out of bounds. Now Hody open for three, lets that one go, rimming no. Romano on the rebound, puts that one up, and he scores. Luke Romano gets himself on the score sheet, 57-31. 4 minutes to go now, fourth quarter. Greer on the dribble, off to Hale. Finds his man Copa, and Copa lays that one up and in. 4 points now for Justin Copa. Carrion driving in, that one no good. Rebound to the Wildcats, and Copa slows it down, hands it off to Cody Greer, and Greer up and over the half-court line. Romano comes to get him. It's Gunty now on the handle. Swing past Copa to Greer. Greer back up top, Copa working his way back to the top of the key. Drops that one off to Hale. Left wing now, it's Gunty, and that one knocked away by Romano. Greer able to control it though. Coming up to 3 minutes left. A little bit out of control there was Cody Greer, but they bail him out there. The foul on Romano. First team foul for Romano, fifth team foul. Inbounding is Gunty, gets that one in on the tip. Culpa couldn't get it to go, and Hody on the handle now. Up to Carrion. Carrion, stutter step, driving in. That one couldn't go. Romano on the board, no, and a foul. So we're gonna see Luke Romano heading to the line. Luke Romano, best free throw shooter on the team for the Reapers, as he's just under 76%. Been to the line 29 times. This is 30th, and that one is good. Romano with 3 points now, 58-33. Plano leading comfortably. Romano's second, up and good. Hale inbounds. Greer on the handle now, crossing over. Hale over to Mills. Cody Greer lets go a three, no good. Rebound to Seiler. Drops it off to Hody. Hody had that one knocked away. Able to corral it as Carrion. Swings it over here, Romano. Hody, top of the key for three, and that one no good. Seiler on the board, and Seiler no. In there trying to get a rebound was Wambugu. That one no good on a three from Culpa. Romano saves it. Seiler to Carrion. And hitting the deck hard there, Wambugu, but drawing the foul. So second foul for Culpa. Seventh team foul, so heading to the line, Wambugu yet to go to the line on this season. Doesn't see a whole lot of minutes for Coach Brett Moore, but productive when he does get in. And he misses on the front end of a 1-and-1, and we're at the 2-minute mark to go here. Fourth quarter, Plano leading 59-33. Hale on the dribble, guarded by Carrion, gets that one off. It's Joe Hurley letting that one fly, and nothing but air on that one. Carrion inbound into Hody. Petey Hody on the handle, picks up a screen, Romano, and they're gonna say that Romano was moving on that one. Second team foul for Romano. It's a seventh team foul for the Reapers. 1:30 left fourth quarter. Plano 26-point lead at 59-33. Driving in is Greer. Hurley with it now. Hurley jump stops back up top to Greer. Greer had it ripped away by Seiler, but there's Hurley. He throws up a shot and knocked it down. Joe Hurley. Hody over to Wambugu, drops it down to Carrion. Carrion up top, Hody. Hody with a hesitation, goes around Hurley, lays it up, draws back iron, no. And Greer comes away with it. Greer up to, that's McCormick. He couldn't handle the pass, so it's going to be Reaper basketball as we've got 50 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Plano in the lead here, and they are going to move their record to 18-8 on the year, 8-1 in the I-8 conference. Hody lets fly on a long three. That one no good. Oh, back and forth there between the respective fan sections there. All in good fun. 59-35. Wilmington in possession. Carrion ripped that one away, and Hody with it now. He's got 20 seconds left. Up to Romano. Seiler, Hody. Hody picks up a screen, Wambugu, and there's Petey Hody, and he gets on the board. Petey Hody with a nice jump shot there. Another shot from the Wildcats. That one no good, and that's how this ball game is going to come to a close. And wow, this place erupted when the senior Petey Hody knocked down a bucket, got himself on the scoreboard. But this game has come to an end, 61-35. Plano knocks off Wilmington and improves their record to 18-8 on the year, 8-1 in the I-8 conference. Wilmington drops to 12-17 and 3-8. Wilmington, that was their last game on the year, so they'll sit back and wait for the regional standings, see who they're going to be playing. For Plano, a couple games left. They've got Herscher next Tuesday, the 19th, and then they will close it up with Coal City 1 week from today. So the 22nd, they play Coal City. As for the game here tonight, a great one for the Reapers, a 61-35 victory, and they were led in scoring tonight by Eli Wallace. He started hot and finished just the same way. 22 points for Eli Wallace. Cody Dryden also played well as he had 15. Udo Agomo with 2. Luke Romano with 3. Malik Willis with 9. John McDermott 2. Colin Seiler with 5. And Petey Hody with 2 big points for the Reapers, 61. As for the Wildcats, 35 for them. They were led by Dan O'Leary with 12 points. 2 points for Joe Hurley, 6 points for Nick Anderson. J.D. Hale chipped in with a free throw. Basil Hicks with 2. Nate Rock with 4. Lee Ullman with 4. And Justin Culpa with 4 as well for 35. But once again, Plano 61, Wilmington 35. The Reapers 18-8 now on the season. We, of course, like to thank our crew here on Fox Valley TV. Mike Reynolds, our fine director. Jim Magera and Don Oughton on the cameras. And Jerry Rung, also assistant producing here tonight. For Fox Valley TV, I'm Benjamin Andrew. We're your final score on senior night here from Plano High School. The Reapers win it 61-35. Thanks for watching Fox Valley TV. Have a great night.